Imagine if every single day, for just 10 minutes, you decided to become a better version of yourself. Think about it. 365 days from now, you wouldn't just be the same person with one more year on your age, you'd be a transformed human being. Because the truth is, real success is not built in a single day, it's built in daily steps of self-improvement. When no one else sees your potential, you must become your own biggest believer. Improving yourself daily doesn't mean changing the entire world in 24 hours. It means choosing 10 little things: attitude, habits, words, gratitude, patience, discipline, listening, health, kindness, and focus. And polishing them like polishing a diamond every day. Ask yourself, did my words heal or hurt someone today? Did my actions bring me closer to my goals or push me further away? Did I show gratitude or did I complain? Did I listen with presence or just hear with distraction? These small reflections shape greatness. Most people wait for a miracle. But the miracle is already inside you, waiting for you to nurture it. When you improve 10 things daily, you're not just living life, you're designing it. And when life is designed with intention, it becomes a masterpiece. Remember, people won't always believe in your journey. But if you stay consistent, improvement by improvement, day by day, the same people who doubted you will one day look at you with admiration. Success is not loud, it is silent daily work that turns into undeniable results. So today, make a decision. Write down 10 things you will work on. Tomorrow, do the same. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for motivation. Start now. Because every sunrise is life's invitation for you to rise higher than yesterday. And if this message touched you, I want you to take action, not just by listening, but by committing. Commit to improving yourself daily. And if you want more guidance, more wisdom, and more energy on this journey, join this channel, because here together, we are not just listening to words, we are transforming lives. Every single one of us dreams of living a better life, of becoming a better version of ourselves, of achieving more, loving deeper, smiling brighter, and standing taller. But most people are waiting for something big to happen, some sudden miracle, some overnight success, some dramatic event that will completely change everything. We wait for the right opportunity, the right people, the right motivation, or the perfect moment. But let me tell you this truth straight from the heart. Life does not change in one day, life changes daily. The small things you improve today, the little decisions you make, the tiny habits you cultivate, and the micro steps you take, they are the ones that will transform you into someone you won't even recognize a year from now. Think about it. If you decide to improve just 10 things about yourself every day, not 10 big impossible tasks, but 10 small things, your words, your thoughts, your patience, your gratitude, your kindness, your focus, your discipline, your listening, your health, and your consistency. That means in a single year, you would have improved yourself not by 10, not by 100, but by over 3,000 micro improvements. Can you imagine the person you would become after 3,000 conscious upgrades to your own self? That is not growth, that is transformation. But why don't most people experience this transformation? Because we underestimate the power of small steps. We think, oh, just one little change, one kind word, one push-up, one page of reading, one small act of patience. What difference will it make? And the truth is, one by itself might not change your life. But repeated daily, with intention, it becomes unstoppable. Just like a drop of water may look powerless, but drop after drop can carve through the hardest stone. Just like one stroke of a brush may seem meaningless, but repeated again and again, with patience, creates a masterpiece. If you look at the lives of successful people, those who became masters in their fields, they were not born with some magical gift that separated them from the rest. They simply built themselves through daily micro improvements. The great athletes weren't born strong, they built strength through daily discipline. The great speakers weren't born eloquent, they practiced words daily. The great leaders weren't born confident, they polished their courage and resilience day after day. They worked on themselves little by little every single day. Let me share a simple example. Imagine you decide today that every day you will improve 10 things. 1. You will speak kindly even when you feel irritated. 2. You will spend 5 minutes in gratitude. 3. You will move your body for health, maybe a walk, maybe stretching. 4. You will read something that nourishes your mind. 5. You will practice listening instead of just hearing. 6. You will save a small amount instead of wasting it. 7. You will forgive one hurt, even if only in your heart. 8. You will focus on one task without distraction. 9. You will breathe deeply when stress comes. 10. You will smile intentionally at someone. Do you see how simple these are? But if you repeat these 10 daily, do you realize what kind of human being you will become in a year? Your relationships will change, your body will thank you, your mind will expand, your character will shine, and your soul will feel lighter. The problem is that we live in a world addicted to speed. We want quick results, instant transformation, overnight success. But the beauty of daily improvement is that it's slow, it's steady, and it's permanent. Anything built too fast is usually weak, but anything built brick by brick, day by day lasts forever. A tree does not grow overnight. It grows quietly, silently, daily, unseen by the eye until one day it stands tall and strong, giving shade to many. Your life is the same. If you water it daily with improvements, you may not notice the change immediately, but in time you will become unshakable. Now here's the most powerful part. You don't have to wait for motivation to start. Motivation is like a guest, it doesn't stay forever. But discipline, intention, and consistency, they stay. If you just commit to improving 10 things daily, even when you don't feel like it, your brain rewires itself, your habits reshape themselves, and your destiny shifts. Remember, success is not a destination, success is a daily practice. Let's look at this from another perspective. Every day you are either improving or declining. Nothing in life stays the same. If you are not consciously working on 10 improvements, then unconsciously you are allowing 10 declines. You may be speaking without kindness, wasting time in distraction, filling your mind with negativity, neglecting your health, ignoring gratitude, and building anger instead of patience. And that too compounds. Just like improvement compounds into transformation, neglect compounds into destruction. So the choice is yours. Do you want the compounding effect of growth or the compounding effect of decay? Imagine if you decided that from today, you will be accountable for 10 improvements daily. At night before sleeping, you reflect and ask, what 10 things did I improve today? This reflection will keep you conscious, aware, and alive. Most people go through life asleep, living the same day again and again. But reflection turns routine into growth. Reflection turns ordinary into extraordinary. And when you reflect daily, you catch yourself, you correct yourself, and you commit again. The beauty of this journey is that you don't need to be perfect. You will fail some days, you will forget some things, you will get lazy. But if you simply return again and again to the practice of improving 10 things daily, then your failures don't define you. Your consistency does. It is not about being perfect. It is about being persistent. Now, let me give you a vision. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself a year from now. Imagine that every single day for the past 365 days, you improve 10 things about yourself. How would you walk into a room? How would your confidence feel? How much peace would your heart carry? How much respect would your character command? How much clarity would your mind hold? That future version of you is not a fantasy. That version is waiting for you, depending on the choices you make today. You don't need to wait for luck. You don't need to wait for opportunity. You don't need to wait for others. You only need to start with yourself today, now. Every sunrise is a chance to rise above your yesterday. Every day is a new page, and you are the author. If you write 10 new improvements daily, your story will become an epic. Do not underestimate the power of small improvements. They are the seeds of greatness. So my invitation to you is this: Do not go to bed tonight without deciding your 10 improvements. Write them down, commit to them. Tomorrow, act on them. The next day, repeat. And one day, you will look back and realize that you did not just live life, you mastered it. And when you master yourself, life opens doors you never imagined. And if you are hearing this and something inside you says, yes, this is the path I want, then let me challenge you. Don't just feel inspired for a moment. Take action. Write down your 10 improvements for today. Share them with someone. And if you want to continue walking this journey with guidance, motivation, and clarity, stay connected with this channel, because here we don't just talk about change. We practice it, we live it, and we grow together. Your life is waiting. Your future self is waiting. 10 improvements a day, that's all it takes. Start today. There comes a time in everyone's life when people doubt you. They look at your dreams and they laugh. They listen to your goals and they shake their heads. They see your efforts and they whisper, "He won't make it. She doesn't have it. They will fail." And the truth is, sometimes the world will never believe in you until you have already succeeded. That is why, if you want to live a life of meaning and purpose, you must learn the art of believing in yourself, even when no one else does. Because your journey is not powered by the opinions of others, your journey is powered by your own self-belief. Think about it. Every single person who ever changed history, every great inventor, every leader, every thinker, every artist, they were all doubted at some point. When Thomas Edison was experimenting with his inventions, many people mocked him, saying he was wasting his time. When J.K. Rowling presented her first Harry Potter manuscript, 12 publishers rejected her. When Walt Disney shared his ideas, he was told he lacked imagination. When Elon Musk spoke about electric cars and reusable rockets, many laughed at the impossibility. But what kept them moving? Not the applause of people, because there was no applause. What kept them moving was self-belief, the inner conviction that, I can, I will, I must. The truth is, self-belief is not just a nice motivational word, it is oxygen for the soul. Without it, you suffocate in the negativity of the world. With it, you breathe life into dreams that others call impossible. But self-belief is not something you wait for, it is something you build step by step, through consistency, discipline, and reflection. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you take a step when others expect you to stop, every time you choose courage over fear, you add bricks to the foundation of your self-belief. But here's the challenge. When people doubt us, we start to doubt ourselves. We begin to hear their voices louder than our own. Maybe they're right. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe I don't have what it takes. And that's where most people lose. Not because of external failure, but because of internal surrender. They hand over the keys of their future to the opinions of others. And once you do that, you are no longer the driver of your life. You become a passenger in someone else's car. That is why the most important lesson in self-growth is this: never outsource your belief to others. Never let someone else's doubt become your truth. Because people's opinions are often a reflection of their own limitations, not yours. If someone doesn't believe in your dream, it simply means your dream is bigger than their vision. And that's not your fault. That's their boundary. You don't need them to believe. You only need you to believe. Let me ask you a simple question. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? If you don't respect your own dreams, why should others? If you don't carry conviction in your heart, how will you ever convince the world? Everything begins with you. Your voice must be louder than their noise. Your vision must be clearer than their doubt. Your faith must be stronger than their disbelief. There will be moments when the road feels lonely. You will look around and see no one clapping for you. You will see no validation, no recognition, no encouragement. And in those moments, you must become your own cheerleader. You must tell yourself, keep going, keep moving, keep believing. Because one day, when you cross that finish line, the same people who doubted you will look at you with admiration and ask, how did you do it? And you will smile knowing that you carried yourself when no one else would. But let's be clear, believing in yourself does not mean arrogance. It does not mean ignoring growth. It means knowing your worth while still being humble enough to learn, to adapt, and to improve. It means carrying the confidence that you are capable while still putting in the effort to become even better. It means understanding that failure is not proof you are weak, it is proof that you are trying. And every time you fail but choose to rise again, your self-belief strengthens like a muscle being trained in the gym. Life will test your belief again and again. People will challenge you, circumstances will break you, failures will knock you down. And in those moments, you will have two choices. Either you adopt the belief of others, I can't, it's over, I'm done. Or you adopt the belief within, this is hard, but I'm not giving up. I will rise again. I will move forward. I still believe. And the choice you make will determine not just your success, but your identity. Believing in yourself is also about patience. Because sometimes the world takes time to see what you already see. A farmer plants a seed and believes that it will grow even when the soil looks empty. He waters it daily, protects it, nurtures it, even though nothing is visible for weeks. That is self-belief. He knows that one day, that invisible seed will become a visible tree. And the same applies to your life. You must keep watering your dreams, nurturing your habits, protecting your vision, even when nothing seems to be working. Because one day, the results will bloom, and those who doubted you will see what you believed in all along. Remember this, people often doubt what they cannot do themselves. They doubt your success because they failed in theirs. They doubt your courage because they surrendered to fear. They doubt your discipline because they never built their own. And if you allow their doubt to dictate your destiny, you are living their life, not yours. Your job is not to convince the doubters. Your job is to prove yourself right. Think about a time in your own life when you achieved something people said you couldn't. Maybe it was finishing your studies, maybe it was learning a skill, maybe it was overcoming a hardship.